Carl, we're here at Transform 2022. Now, last night and this morning in the opening sessions, there was a good deal of realism. There's a lot of different headwinds, supply chain, energy, you name it. But yet you said there's a lot of silver linings.
Yeah.
How do you see this playing out?
Yeah. Well, I think we're going through those shocks at the moment. And we talked, I talked on stage about the number of shocks that have been thrown at businesses in general over the last 2 years, and it's quite a list. I actually think what I've seen in the UK and beyond is actually businesses responding really, really well. This recognition that the temptation in an environment that is really volatile is perhaps for some businesses to stick their head in the sand, to pretend it's not happening, or to hold on for dear life. Actually, I think businesses in general have performed really well, and including Siemens. I think it's performed its financial returns, its delivery to our customers. Yes, it's been challenged, but actually, when we speak to customers, the way that we've gone about dealing with the challenges is what I feel has been a real positive. So, and I think it's taking that ability and that desire to continue even through the tough times. It does make you stronger. It really is about what doesn't kill you, makes you stronger.
And it was a common theme. If we were having this 2 years ago and you'd say there's going to be COVID and a conflict and the supply and the this and the that, you'd be like, oh, and yet everything's come true. Now, one thing that was highlighted, not just from the industry partners here, but from government and Mayor of Manchester, Greater Manchester, was about, in the UK, a bit more stability, I suppose a long-term plan kind of thing.
Yeah, I think the UK in particular, countries have to realise that sometimes you just focus on yourself and you forget that you're one country in 150 countries in the world. And as Siemens, we're in a lucky position that actually we can choose which countries to invest in and not. And so, my message to governments is to create stable policy that makes the UK an attractive place to come and do business. And actually, we're currently in the middle of another prime ministerial, problem, and that doesn't bode well. So, the message is, you really need stability of policy, because if we're not able to create that stability, we won't attract the investment that we need to, and actually then our plans for decarbonisation could be stopped. And I think that would be a real shame. It'll be a shame for Siemens because, I think we're able to provide many of the solutions that countries need, this country and other countries need to decarbonise, but it would also be a problem for UK, for our children and our children's children.
No, agreed. Now, I suppose from a Siemens perspective as well, you guys just launched Xcelerator. The whole thing of, if you look at the challenges and the way people were dealt with them over the last couple of years, now it's kind of for all different industries, how to accelerate that, make it faster, easier and at scale.
Yep.
How do you see Xcelerator playing out here?
I mean, I really think this is a huge opportunity and quite a bold move for Siemens, if I can say. I think it's really bold, and it's this ability to tie together, two parts that we've always been good at. So, digitally enabled hardware and cloud-enabled software, and to actually tie them together and actually make that easy for our customers to tie them together to create solutions that help their problems, that solve their problems. And I think that this creation of a platform, portfolio, of an ecosystem and a marketplace, these three things together really start to unlock the ability to drive true value out of those hardware and software. And so I think it's a real game changer. I don't think it's going to be easy. I think there are perhaps some challenges along the way, but I've worked for Siemens for a long time, and I think that I have real confidence that we're going at the right thing with the right enthusiasm and the right focus.
And if I may, you mentioned the whole ever-expanding ecosystem of partners. You had a great line this morning. You said, look, let's go out, let's have a dialogue, no monologs.
Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely true, and I really believe that. I was, sat thinking about the last 2 years, and I recounted on the fact that, it's made us focus on knowing what we do well as Siemens, but what other partners do better, and recognising that actually 1 and 1 can equal more than 2 if you're prepared to collaborate. And sometimes as a technology company with our heritage, you can be a little bit perhaps arrogant in history, and I think this is really behind us now, and we know that to be great and to continue to be great, it's about being great working with others and that true collaboration. And that's why it's about, you know, the old adage of 2 ears and 1 mouth, and use them in that ratio. We should be listening to our customers, to our partners, to our integrators, and then working together to solve those, you know, challenges that are worldwide, nationwide, and customer-wide.
Come here, thank you so much. I wish you well.
Thank you very much.